Alright guys, we're doing Girl today by the Beatles, and listen what I'm going to show you on this. I'm not just going to show you the mandolin chords on here and how to make it sound like the album version. In the part 2, I'm going to show you how to put the melody in the right hand. I'm not just going to teach you by rote, but I'm going to show you what I do when I want to add a melody in the right hand instead of just singing it. Okay? Some of you have asked about that, so I show you that in the part 2 on the website, how to do that. How to add melody to the existing chords if you can't sing or don't want to sing it and you want to play the melody. But here we have let's see, all that. So what I'm imitating is the style of it. It's my arrangement to make it sound like the album version, so that when you sing it, it's gonna be satisfying. Or you can play along with the album track. Hello, I'm Sean Cheek. Welcome to my Easy Piano Lessons. This is the free part 1 I put on YouTube. Here, the rest of my lessons are from my online students at webpianoteacher.com. Many other good lessons on there, on that site for you guys. Well, let's take a look at this, okay? So what I did is I took the bass line that we have, the bass guitar, and then the mandolin that's playing, I'm kind of imitating that so that it sounds like the real thing. So that it's strumming, and sometimes it has dot 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 in the strumming, some upstrokes, and I'm trying to imitate that for you in here so you get a really good, satisfying piano arrangement of this. Alright, so we're going to start with C minor, E flat, G, C, left hand's on a C. Now I'm not going to do octaves because I think maybe that's too heavy for this song. So I think just the single bass note will suffice, okay? Less is, you don't always want to do as many notes as you possibly can because then it ruins the arrangement sometimes. So I'm just going to do a single C, and I'm going to play 2 quarter notes, 1, 2, for 2 strums on the mandolin. Now F, B natural, D, and then left hand goes to a G, 1, 2, and then back to E flat, G, C, 2 times, 1, 2. So far they've all been quarter notes. Bum, 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 bum. Now here we're going to go bum, 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 down, up when you're strumming your string instrument there. It sounds like a mandolin. If it's not, I apologize. If it's a guitar with a capo way up the neck or some other, it just sounds like, I'm just going to call it mandolin. So E, G, B flat, 2 times. I know that Harrison liked to play the mandolin a lot, so maybe that's what it is. Left hand on a G. We're going to do an E here. Okay, E natural. That's going to make it a C7 chord. E, G, B flat, C. Alright, but the bass guitar plays a G there, so that's to make it sound like it, we're going to do a G, not a C. So let's start from the beginning. This kind of sounds Jewish to me. I love Jewish music. C, F, A flat. Now, you can just stay on the A flat and strum that for 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have an 8 there. That means I like to put a C in there. I don't hear the mandolin do that all the way. I hear a C in there a little bit, but not a lot. But to make it sound right, I'm going to do that. Okay, on that chord. 5, 6, 7, 8. So a total of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do an F here. Okay? You guys may wonder how I'm doing this, how I do an arrangement. Well, that's what I have to do if I'm doing, when I used to do parties and play for whatever people would hire me, I would want to make an arrangement that sounded like the album version. So I've had a lot of experience at doing this. E flat, G, because I would sing along with it, and I wanted the accompaniment to sound like the album version, not just playing the chords. I wanted it to sound like, the Beatles did it. Alright, so this C though, you got to put in there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On number 5, you got to put the C in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And now you have E flat and G, left hand on an E flat. Alright? 'cause I don't hear the B flat in there yet on the mandolin, but then I hear E flat, G, B flat, I'll strum, bop, bop, so 2 times, and then a C. So this goes bop, 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 bop. But don't hammer it. You got to think of a strumming of a string instrument. If you think of a strumming, you don't. The upstroke is not very strong. It's just an upbeat. So, okay. So right here, dun, 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 dun. Then I'm gonna go. Now that C in there is just an anticipation. He changes chords early to get back to the C minor, which is what you do. You know, as a guitar player and stuff a lot. You'll change on that upbeat to what the next chord's going to be for the next measure. Alright, so to make it sound authentic, I put a C in there. You know, if you wanted to stay true to the chord, you'd do a D there, but I like to sound like the album, so you listen to it, there's a C at the end, because he's switching back chords for this a little early, like they all do. Anyway, D, F. And you go up to a D on the top, back down to D, F, left hand's on a G, bop, 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 and a C. See how that just kind of melts into that when we go back? So if I start right here, now when you go back through it again, I got my dot to dot, because you're going to go back here and go from this dot to this dot. When you go back through, it's not straight quarter notes, it kind of strums a little more. But you got to be careful, you don't want to go, that ruins it. So just, you got to be real light with it, maybe just a thumb. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when I do my dot to dot, I go all the way to there, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we get to the chorus part. Now, I show you how to put the melody in there, but I'm also going to show you the chorus, of course, and then I'm going to show you the guitar part at the end. And there's another guitar part, just for kicks. I'll show you how to do that too as well in the part 2. But anyway, E flat G, left hand on the C, and then E flat G C 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I play that G on the second one of that. So 1, 2, 3. Oh girl. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that part 1 there, and I'll talk to you guys later.